Welcome back to the King of the League. My name is Cromar, joined by Pallytime once again. This is game 2 of A New Era, aNe, versus Infinity Gaming. And don't you worry about the guy who just left. He is coming back in a second. And this is game 2, as I said, on Twisted Treeline. And the matchups this time are Tar Minister on Jarvan. He played Tryndamere in the previous game. Juicy Curry on Lee Sin. He was the support. And Bishop returning once again on his favorite champion, Rumble. And then on Infinity Gaming, we have Neo Chaos. He was the Kassadin previously. Now he's playing Teemo. We have Vueles, our guy who's going to come back here in a second. He's playing Trundle, previous game Irelia. And Honshu, who was the all-star Hakarim jungle last game. Now he's playing cho'gath. Interesting matchup. I mean, these guys are all bruisers except Teemo. But obviously the mushrooms is why you bring Teemo for this map.
Absolutely.
Because the map is so crowded and all about ambushing people and whatnot, and the mushrooms really disable that. And Neo Chaos is stealth. He actually got hit by the flame jet, and for a split second there, I thought they saw him, but then I'm like, no, they can't see him. So I don't know if he's just spamming the flame jet for to build up heat or what, but he doesn't even realize that he's actually hitting Neo Chaos, and he doesn't even know it.
Wow.
Okay, that was pretty funny. And he starts recalling. He's like, well, that was close.
All right. I guess I'll leave now.
Yeah. So Trundle is returned. He's taking the jungle path. We do have a smite, actually, on both junglers, Lee Sin and Trundle. I think that's not normal for Twisted Treeline. You don't normally take smite on your jungler here.
Yeah.
Because you don't really need smite control. The spider isn't that important. And there's no dragon. Not anymore. There used to be in the old version, but now it's just the spider.
I guess they're just trying to improve their clear times so they can gank more often? I mean, that's the only reason I would think to have it, other than the gold advantage.
Yeah, that's got to be it. It kind of sucks not having not having an extra summoner, though. And we're actually going to see Tar go deep on Neo Chaos for quick and easy first blood.
Already. We're 2 minutes in.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Honshu now trying to return a favor on Bishop. Bot lane, cho'gath versus Rumble, forcing the flash. Rumble is going to probably escape. He does get hit by a rupture, but that was wow, that cut it close. That was a lot more damage than I anticipated. And Tar keeping control of top lane. Fighting it out with Trundle, not scared away by the troll. Jarvan's really fun champion to watch.
I think Trundle has an advantage at this level. I don't know if I would be as confident as that player, but obviously I'm not as good as that player either, as we've already discovered in the last game.
Yeah, that's a good point. Same here, of course. These guys are way out of our league, that's for sure. And Vueles going for an altar, but Juicy Curry and Tar got something to say about that. So let's see if this 3v2 goes. Everybody is kind of low. It could go either way, but no, Honshu is going to get focused down while trying to escape. Not going to go well for him. Let's see if Neo Chaos can turn it around with those Teemo dots. But no, he is going to be caught. Look at that bush jukes. Not enough. Gets stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I truly thought Teemo could have done so much there. He was just forced to run away. He was pushed back into that bush and just stood still. That's unfortunate.
Crushed. Yeah. I think he was going for a repeat of the whole I'm stealth in this brush and you can't attack me deal from the beginning of the game.
Well, that play alone allowed them to get both of the shrines very, very, very easily.
Yes, it did. After offensively taking the blue team shrine, red team has now picked up this one. And the colors are the same as previous game. It's a new era on red, and it is Infinity Gaming on blue, in case we didn't mention it earlier. And Trundle is now taking his jungle once again. Juicy Curry taking his jungle once again. And now we're looking at a 1.8k gold advantage as well as a level advantage going for a new era, which is huge.
Keep in mind,
because Neo Chaos is at 2.
Keep in mind, the longer they hold those shrines, the farther they're going to get ahead on that gold advantage.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely, because they do gain plus 3 gold for having one shrine. And because the other team doesn't have one shrine, they lose that plus 3 gold advantage. In addition to that, they also gain ability and attack power, so it's definitely worth it to take that second shrine. And now Tar definitely
using that attack
showing
power.
His stuff. Yeah, for sure. On poor cho'gath, Honshu just getting bullied by this Jarvan, who is so far ahead of everybody else right now. It's just crazy. Not just in terms of levels, but in terms of everything else. As well, in the previous game, I hyped up this player, Tar Dynasty, but looks like he's going to show his stuff this time. Bot lane, Bishop did pick up a kill on Teemo. I wasn't sure if he's going to escape or not while in the middle. We have a slugfest here. And Juicy Curry is just barely going to escape with Iron Will.
Absolutely perfect time to use that ability. Got him out of melee range at the last possible second. They might get a tower out of this.
Yeah,
Teemo might come
back. We're only 5.5 minutes in, and they're going to get a tower. They got almost double gold, and they got 6-0 on kills. With huge plays by Tar, huge plays by Juicy Curry with that perfect bait, like you mentioned, as well as Bishop just straight up defeating Teemo. And now take a look at the level advantage. Bishop at level freaking 6.
cho'gath is in a good position to get this shrine, though. It might bring their team back into the game here, but he is already being harassed by Rumble. If Rumble's not careful, he's going to be caught here.
He's got a 2v1, I mean, but he's got level 6, and he's going to damage Honshu so much that Juicy Curry just comes in 2 shots. Poor cho'gath, and now they've caught
and Trundle sealed his own fate there. Oh, no.
Oh, man. These guys clearly are Twisted Treeline players. I don't think... Well, what's interesting is that, a New Era won Game 1, and that gives the choice of maps to the loser, right? So Infinity picked Twisted Treeline, but from what I'm seeing here, I think that a New Era was very happy about that choice because they seem to be very well seasoned at Twisted Treeline.
Well, I mean, think about the ult combinations for aNe right now. They have Jarvan's ult going down, which Lee Sin can completely bypass and get in there and start doing damage with Jarvan. And then Rumble, who can just drop his ultimate right on top of that. I mean, the blue team just doesn't have that same type of synergy.
That's true. You're absolutely right. In fact, in some ways, they kind of interfere with one another because Trundle's Spire, the Pillar of Filth, can actually knock the player out of Rupture if you cast it directly on them. That's something they knew they added with the Trundle rework. It doesn't just displace, it actually does a knockback if you cast it directly on them. So it's a very small form of CC, but the point is because it displaces them a little bit farther than before, it's enough to knock them out of a Rupture. And that would be mad. I would be very sad if that happened to me. My perfect Rupture was blocked. I like that. Check out Tar just pressuring that lane.
Air quotes. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Bishop now chasing
look at that
Rumble.
damage burst.
Yeah, the level advantage, man. Level 7 versus level 4. What are you gonna do? He's gonna play cautious. Doesn't want to feed Teemo. I mean, they are at a perfect score right now.
That was a great flash by Teemo to probably avoid getting killed there. I think if Jarvan would have landed that knockup, he would have been dead.
Yeah, he would have comboed the Cataclysm, and Rumble would have destroyed him. Even after forcing the flash, would have destroyed him. And Juicy Curry going to go for a dive, going to destroy Honshu here.
Not going to be enough.
Miscalculates the Dragon's Rage. Oh, God, that hurts.
Oh, no, Teemo.
Really
Teemo. And that's the ult synergy I was talking about earlier.
That's the combo we keep talking about right there.
Perfect.
Jarvan. Next time I play with Bishop, I'm going to have to tell him to play Rumble and get Pure Shield to bring in Jarvan. And so we can do this combo. This combo is really powerful.
So you're tired of losing games, is that what you're saying? Because that's all I'm hearing.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm just going to bring a bunch of great players to carry me. I'm just going to bring in some ringers. That's all I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll play a Mumu, and we'll have the Cataclysm, the Rumble, and then the Curse of the Sad Mummy combined into one. That's not going to be overpowered. Look at Juicy Curry just taking enemy creep like a boss.
He is so deep on the enemy side right now.
He is.
He is trapped.
They may lose their perfect score there.
Yeah, they go. Perfect score lost.
Gets feasted. Bishop was ready to get in position for an Iron Will jump, but he died too fast. That feast. That's how it's done. So I think technically this means a New Era is lost because they gave up a kill, according to the rules I just made up. Those seem like
legit rules. Now Teemo did just hit level 6, so he's going to be able to start laying down those skinned satellites everywhere across the map. But I think it's too late.
If Tar wins this 2v1, then it's kind of lights out for Infinity, and he is going to get the kill with the.
Wow.
Well, he's going to win this fight for sure. Let's see if he can kill Honshu under the tower. Next. Oh, flashes the banner pull. The tower probably
under the tower.
Kill.
Under the tower.
Oh,
doesn't even care.
He does.
Doesn't even care. Oh.
Doesn't care. Jarvan gives 0 fucks. Tar picking up a 2v1, 2 kills in a 2v1, and then dying.
Today was a good day.
There was a big shutdown bonus, though, for cho'gath.
Today was a good day to die.
It was. That was an appropriate day to die, yeah, strategically, yeah. And Juicy Curry now, once again, counter jungling. He's going to jump on Vueles. Or no, he's not.
The tower is more important there, apparently. I think I agree with that.
That's crazy. You're crazy.
What do you mean map control matters? That doesn't make any sense.
You're supposed to just dive for kills constantly and ignore everything else. That's how I play anyway. It works fine for me. Maybe that's why I lose all the time. I don't know. Anyway, Juicy Curry's continuing to counter jungle, and Trundle wants to do something about it. He thought he had Honshu coming to help, but Bishop's caught him, and the tiny cho'gath is going to die again. And man, Honshu is not having a good game. For those of you who are watching and did not watch Game 1, I got to point out that Honshu was a completely dominant Hikarim all game last game. I mean, he was fantastic. So this is not a reflection on the player.
No.
It's just a matter of getting kind of outpicked and having a bad start for the whole team.
And there goes the ace. The ace at 10 minutes. That's going to be devastating. They might pick up 2, maybe even 3 towers here.
Yeah, they might. They might. I don't know. We'll see. There's tower number 1. They already got bot towers. So
Honshu. He's seeing red. He's going in for the kill on Rumble. I thought he was going to be able to pick up that tower.
He still might. He's going to land that Rupture. He may land the Silence right here and then follow up with a Feast, but no. Bishop is too fast. I was thinking he'd get that Silence off in time to prevent Scrap Shield, but it didn't even matter.
And there's the second tower.
Normal.
Open inhibitor top lane.
Yeah, open inhibitor, absolutely. And Tar, so powerful right now. I mean, so just the Teemo is just completely defenseless. All he can do is run away and hope that they step on his shrooms and give up. It's the only way. And Trundle is getting completely annihilated. Trundle should never die that fast.
I didn't know Trundle could die that fast.
Yeah. Oh man, that hurts. That hurt. But he's 0-5. Honshu has their only 2 kills for the team.
The gold discrepancy getting further and further out of control. They're up almost 8,000 at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, maybe we should have put aNe in Division 1. Have to ask Keisha about that.
We're gonna have to.
No,
talk
these guys. These guys are all platinum players. The reason that they're doing so well is that they're incredibly experienced with one another. They've been around a long time. They have an amazing synergy. They know their champions. They know their pluses and minuses. They know exactly what they're doing. Honshu's probably going to pick up a Feast. There it is, 3 kills now for Honshu. They know their champions really well. They know each other really well. They don't make silly mistakes. I mean, right there, they were just kind of they're so far ahead. I don't think they cared, and that's why they're playing at this level. I mean, this Tar guy, that I've talked about how good he is, and he is amazing. He's only a Platinum 4, I think. Platinum 3? I forget exactly. He's not this godly ringer, It's just that he plays really well with the team, and he's an excellent solo player. He's an excellent solo laner, and roaming around their map, just murdering people. He's very dangerous, and but his overall league placement, these guys are all equal on leagues. We're just seeing kind of the advantage of a new era and their large amount of experience. I mean, it's all about synergy. If you look at the TGN Squadron, for example, when we all play together, we're all terrible, but we constantly stomp people. I mean, seriously, when we record, we usually have to record 4 or 5 games before we find one that's even competitive. We usually just completely stomp every game. That's why you keep seeing the strategic feed episodes. It's like we've already had 4 20-minute stomps in a row. For God's sakes, we need to get something recordable. And meanwhile, while I've been talking, they've been pursuing across the map. Teemo picking up a kill, but it ain't worth it because they're going to give up 3 kills in the process. There goes Honshu, and now poor sad Teemo is alone by himself. And,
what are they doing? Pick up the kill!
And Bishop are like, no, you take it. No, you take it. Wow. No, you take it.
That is a gentleman's game right there, if I have ever seen one. Oh, that was making me nervous.
Jeez.
Teemo just had to auto shoot one more time, and that would have been a kill for him. Oh, that was scaring me.
Yeah. That was a little terrifying. I would have laughed, by the way, if they had given up a kill from that. That would have been sad. But as I was saying, the team synergy and knowing each other's champions and knowing how each one plays is so valuable, and it really elevates the team to be greater than the sum of their parts, which is what we see with a new era right here.
I absolutely agree. Those things that you said, they are accurate, sir. Congratulations.
They are. That's why I said them.
It's like you know what you're... It's like you've played League of Legends before. It's weird.
This is kind of like Halo, right?
It's exactly like Halo.
League of Legends. It's kind of like Halo. That was that was a Covenant troll that they just killed. Okay. So Tar going deep on Neo Chaos for a double kill here, and about 1 more auto attack. Unofficial double kill. I don't think he got credit as enough. Too much time passed. And now they're going to push in for a win. I'm guessing. Since they have a naked inhibitor. They have a Naked Inhibitor here. They're going to push this down. Voiles is up. And they're going to... Well, no, they're actually going to back off. Pallytime, I really thought they were going to have that one. And they're going to back off now. So they've got both altars. So we're looking at an 8k gold lead. 21-4. Total stomp. They're going to take the spider buff. I mean, why not? For those of you who don't play the new Twisted Treeline, the spider dies really, really easily. He's got like a fraction of the health of Baron. But he does give a pretty decent buff. There goes Vile Maw, and they catch Voiles, who dove to attempt to stop the spiders to steal it, but just didn't get close enough. And now it's a total rout, picking up both kills. They now have spider buff, 2 kills, and Teemo crawling away slowly and hoping for the best. They have an opportunity here to push down the tower. I don't think there's anything that can stop them. cho'gath is going to be up in 15 seconds. Trundle will be up much sooner. He's up now, in fact. So with only 2 people up, let's see if they can push this tower.
Do you think there's any way that they could hold back this push at this point? Because I'm not seeing much. I'm not seeing much hope
Tar
here.
is just going to kill him by himself. Oh, God. The Cataclysm sealing that deal. They couldn't even get to their pool. For God's sake.
The tower going down like it's made out of butter. They're cutting through it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And there goes
that's
the
it. That's GG. Game 2 going to a new era. Not a good choice of maps, apparently, for Infinity Gaming. Although they didn't want a 1v1 because they would have had Tar versus somebody else, and that would have been really one-sided. All right, well, there you go.
Well, that was fun.
Twisted Treeline, Game 2. Going to a new era. Yeah, it was fun all the time. That's the thing we say after each match because it's always true. But a complete rout from a new era. Winning another game in Division 2. King of the League. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next game.